If you're constantly telling yourself you're too busy, you need to hear these 3 time management tools because you won't hear them anywhere else. I constantly have people coming to me saying, "Hey, Stacey, I just need to get better at managing my time. How do I manage my time better?" And there are lots of strategies that we can work with around time management, but the key place to start is to really unlock your perception of time. As Einstein claimed in the law of relativity, time is relative. If you imagine yourself saying, "Hey, I only have 5 minutes. I don't want to start anything new," or "I only have 5 minutes. It's not enough time to get anything done." Imagine holding your hand on a hot stove for 5 minutes. All of a sudden, 5 minutes seems like a very long time. Shifting your perception around time and recognizing that you have more than enough time. Time expands for you. And as you shift your perception around time, time will start to expand for you. So really looking at where you're saying, "I only have. I can't because there's not enough time. I'm too busy. There's too much going on." And as you're noticing yourself inside of that dialogue, take a breath and remind yourself that time expands for you and that 5 minutes is more than enough. If you've ever had somebody say to you, "Hey, I'm going to be dropping by in 10 minutes, think about everything you can get cleaned up in your house in 10 minutes. It really is relative. So start taking a more expansive perception of time. In the same way that time can expand for you, you want to notice where you're actually shrinking time through self-sabotage. It's been said that we overestimate what we can accomplish in a year and we underestimate what we can accomplish in a decade. We often don't set ourselves up for success when it comes to time. We think we can accomplish way more than we can in a short period of time, so we overschedule ourselves. And in that overscheduling, we feel like we're not accomplishing anything, and we sabotage our progress. As you start setting yourself up for success and set more realistic expectations on what you can accomplish in a day, look at your history. What can you normally accomplish in 30 minutes or an hour? And then simply schedule that amount of tasks inside that 30 minutes or an hour. Schedule your interruption factor. If you have a life where you're constantly getting phone calls, people coming to the door, people needing your attention, and you don't plan for that, it can feel like your day completely gets taken away from you. But if you know that, most of your day or 4 hours a day is often responding to other people, but you've scheduled yourself with 8 hours worth of work, you're setting yourself up for failure. As you're more realistic about your time and the time you really do have when you look at commute time and eating time and family time, how much time do you really have in a day? And does your to-do list match that amount of hours? Setting yourself up for success is really key. The final thing I want to talk to you today about as far as time management goes is holding yourself accountable to your goals. Schedule a meeting or an appointment with yourself once a week to review your week. How did you do? You said you were going to accomplish some things. Did you accomplish them? Did you take the action that's moving yourself towards your dream or your goals? And set that accountability meeting with yourself where you're reviewing the past week, you're looking at how did I do, and then scheduling your time for the following week. And if you do that on a consistent basis and you're holding yourself accountable, imagine where you could be a year from now. In order to help you set those priorities and hold yourself accountable, we have created a habit scorecard. You can download that. It's in the description below, and it's going to help you hold yourself accountable to the things that you said are important to you. Time can expand for you. Imagine 1 year from now, you're going to be looking back and need a telescope to see how far you've come. I'm Stacey Berger. Here is to you living a life you love.